All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Matthew from Solin here. As you know, we help creators launch fitness challenges, programs, subscription apps, all low-ticket digital products that help lots of people get healthy at once. And this year alone, we've helped over 500 creators make $2.5 million on Solin. So in this video, we're going to show you, if you're a fitness creator or just if you're a consumer and you want to create amazing workout programs that actually are rooted in science, we're going to show you how to use AI to do that. And the main point of this video is showing you guys the difference between really good prompting, so really good prompting of AI, and lazy prompting. Literally just a month ago, I thought that AI could not create good fitness programs for you. Right? I thought that it was poor quality. It just didn't take into account any science-backed principles. I thought that a personal trainer could do it better. And so over the last month, I've been, how can we use AI to actually make progress here and make it more efficient, easier to either create programs for ourselves, or if you're an influencer or creator, to create programs for your audience. And leverage AI like people are doing in every other profession. So I realized the difference is not that AI couldn't do it or that it can't do it. It's that when you prompt in a lazy way, it does not do a good job. Versus if you have an amazing prompt, it creates incredible workout plans. So let's dive into it. I'm going to show you guys how I prompted the system to create a 25-page workout program that then you could feed into a platform like Solin or any platform that you are delivering your programs on. And I'm going to show you how to create an amazing 25-page workout program. And then I'm going to show you the difference if you do a lazy prompt, right? So you can see the difference. You can see how much of an impact great prompting makes. So here's a hack, right? This is ChatGPT. I'm using the 4.0 model. And I said, please create a hyper detailed prompt. So the first hack, do not create the prompts yourself, right? I'm lazy. I do not like to create prompts. And so if you want to create a good prompt, actually have the AI model create the prompt for you. So I said, please create a hyper detailed prompt for me that I can feed to an AI platform to create fitness programs for influencers that are focused on strength training, weightlifting, overall cardiovascular health. Program should contain 6 weeks of strength training, tailored to females, cardio recs, high-level nutrition guidance. Create the prompt for me. I can feed an AI system, and I'd like the output to be in this format, right? So it came back. I actually used deep research to do this, so that's a hack. If you use deep research, it's going to create amazing prompts for you. I said, it asked me to answer a few questions for him, so like experience level, workout frequency, equipment access, cardio preference, nutritional guidance depth. So I said intermediate lifters, 4 days a week. I know people don't want to, a lot of people, especially more beginners or intermediates, don't want to be in the gym 5, 6, 7 days a week. They just don't have time. Gym-based combination of cardio, and it should include general principles and sample meals. So that's what I had to do. It took about 13 minutes to do its research, and then it came back with an incredible program, right? So it came back with a great program. Now, this is not really the hack, right? This program is great, but at the end of the day, I actually wanted it to create a prompt for me. So I had it, I said, hey, this is awesome, but can you give me a very detailed prompt that would give me the best chance of being able to get a program output like this from Gemini 2.5, which I really like because of its long context window, or GPT 3.0. And so it gave me this amazing prompt, right? So let's read the prompt, or parts of it, right? So instead of, imagine a lazy prompt, right? Please create a 6-week fitness program for me, versus this. You're a world-class fitness coach and certified strength and conditioning specialist. Your job is to create a complete 6-week gym-based fitness program for intermediate level female lifters, emphasizing strength training, cardiovascular health, high-level nutritional guidance, output format requirements, an overview, so goal structure, weekly training split, cardio philosophy, nutritional focus, explain how the workout uses progressive overload, right, which is science-backed principle. Weekly workout breakdown. So it tells you the exact weekly workout breakdown. It does lower body strength, upper body strength, lower body hypertrophy, full body conditioning. So I personally would like that split. I think that's a cool split a lot of people would do well with. It tells you what to focus on for each day. So talk about the main focus, have a warm-up, an exercise list with sets, reps, coaching notes, cardio instructions, cool down, and each week with brief weekly notes. Then there's a nutrition section with foods to prioritize, sample meals, intermediate level active woman focused on body recomp and energy optimization. Awesome. Love that. Gives formatting rules and then some additional notes. So think about the difference, right? The difference between this prompt and a prompt that you might type in, hey, please create a 6-week workout program for me, right? Just so much more detailed. And then I said, So actually, this is something I did later, right? So this was the prompt. And so what I did was next, after I had this prompt, I literally just copied this prompt from here. I copied this prompt and I pasted it in Gemini, right? In Gemini 2.5. So I'm using the 2.5 Pro experimental model. And I literally just gave it the prompt and then it outputted an incredible fitness program for me. So we will go ahead and show you the program it actually outputted. Let's see, is this the right one? No, this is not it. Was this one right here? No. Doing this on the fly here. Let's see if I can find the program. Workout program. Is this it? I don't think this is the exact one that I wanted. So let's come back here. So let me show you what deep research did, just so you can see. And then I'll show you what Gemini did. But this is the actual program that deep research created. And it's pretty incredible, right? So you'll see in here, it talks about the program goals, the structure, strength and cardio blend, so why it does that, progressive overload, it talks about that, recovery and adaptation, then nutrition fundamentals, and it gives you an entire 6 weeks of workouts. And so I actually went through and looked through these workouts. They're really good. Or at least, in my mind, these are getting to the right types of kind of more compound lifts. We got barbell back squat, Romanian deadlift. You've got some upper body strength. Again, your lower body. Again, you've got deadlift, Bulgarian split squat, hip thrust, seated leg curl, calf raise. And then you've got a full body conditioning day. And I went and I looked at let's go to week 5 here. We'll just look at a little bit more. It's actually having us, the focus on week 5, peak intensity, push hard with near max efforts on strength lifts, maximize cardio burn, fatigue will be high, so emphasis on quality reps and recovery. It's about shredding and definition, last 2 weeks to really challenge yourself. So got a warm up with dynamic stretches, love that. Barbell back squat, it had us come up to 4 by 6 reps, so heavier reps closer to your 6 rep max. 3 by 8 Romanian deadlifts, and then, leg press, leg curl. And then it also talked about cardio. So 30-minute steady state cardio and for sustained moderate effort helps maximize fat burn while preserving muscle. Same deal for day 2. We're going lower in reps, so we're increasing our strength. Day 3 as well, and day 4. So it looks like on day 4, we were just kind of more doing a little bit of circuit conditioning, higher reps, max reps here, different things. And then week 6, finish strong, peak week where you consolidate your gains, keep weights heavy, but no need to increase further if at limit, aim to match week 5 performance or slightly exceed. So again, we're pushing for progressive overload here. Each week is kind of literally the themes of progressive overload are being talked about. So, between weeks 1 to 6, there's a focus on that progressive overload. And then at the end of it, you'll notice that they talk about a lot of other things that we asked them to talk about. So nutrition and meal plan, estimating how to actually estimate maintenance calories, set a protein intake, roughly 0.7 to 1 gram per pound. That's what a lot of experts are saying these days as well. And a lot of the science points to that. Set fat intake, set carb intake, example summary, gives you some recommended macro ranges and nutrient targets, talks about hydration, talks about fiber, and then gives you some sample meals. So breakfast, some scrambled eggs, plus whole grain toast with avocado spread, Greek yogurt parfait, oatmeal bowl, lunch, grilled chicken salad, turkey avocado wrap, tofu and veggie stir fry. So I just think this is really good, really detailed. There's so much here. Obviously, right, like you could go look at some of this stuff and maybe pick have a few bones to pick and say, hey, I want to improve this a little bit as a coach. Hey, here's some of the things that I'm thinking about. Oh, I don't want my people going down to 6 reps. I think they should be lifting a little bit lighter, a little bit higher rep range. All that stuff you could do. But remember, we were focused on an intermediate gym-based program 4 days a week. We can obviously update these types of things. So you could update anything here. You'll notice that after I did this prompt, I asked it to give me a very detailed prompt for a home-based 3-day workout split. And then just for fun, I wanted to see what it would give me for postpartum, right? And let's look at the prompt for postpartum just so you can tell and look at the range at which this can operate. So you are a certified pre- and postnatal fitness coach and nutritionist. Your job is to create a 6-week home-based fitness program designed for postpartum women, cleared by their doctor for moderate exercise. The program should be help rebuild core and pelvic floor strength, gently reintroduce resistance training, and support overall recovery, strength, and energy, right? So be shared by a fitness influencer to help her postpartum audience regain strength, confidence, and routine. Output must be structured for easy formatting in Google Docs, not Google Sheets, because I actually asked it to do that. And so again, just think about this, right? Whatever your specialty is, you can now leverage AI to be your assistant. And you could even create prompts like this and then create like 10 different versions, one for a 3-day, one for a 4-day, one for a 5-day, one for gym-based, one for home, one for both options, one for beginner, intermediate, advanced, all these different types of programs, and have it be able to help take 80-90% of the tough legwork out of it, right? And then put your own spin on it at the end, right? So let me now show you, right? This is an example of what AI can do if you are prompting it the right way. Let me show you in real time. Let's go through together the difference between a good prompt and a lazy prompt. So let's go ahead and say, please create a 6-week strength training program for an intermediate female. And I've not done this yet, but I just want to see, at least I haven't done it recently in the last month or two. I just want to see the difference now between the incredible kind of 25-page output, at least when I pasted this into Google Docs, it was about 25 pages, versus this very simple, what I'd call a lazy prompt, right? And we're gonna be able to see here how much better the customized prompt performs. All right, so it just went ahead and, let's see, we're recording? Yeah, just went ahead and did this. I had to pause it for a second there, but below is a comprehensive 6-week strength training program designed specifically for an intermediate female athlete, emphasizes progressive overload, balanced movement patterns, and mix of compound accessory exercises. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. We've got a program overview. This is good. I like that. At least it has an overview, has pre-programmed considerations. So that is solid. And then it's got training split, breakdown, and exercise selection. So upper body days, develop pushing and pulling strength, address shoulders, chest, back, and arms. So day A, day B. It just kind of doesn't give us sets or reps. I'm not sure what it's going to do here. Maybe it will. But we've got bench press, bent over barbell row, overhead press, accessory 1, 2, upper body B, lower body days, same thing, weekly progression, and rep schemes. So it's got a rep scheme, accessory exercises, sample weekly schedule. So it kind of comes down here. So here's the difference, right? I mean, this is probably like, if I were to paste this into Google Docs, probably 2 or 3 pages instead of 25. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, right? That it's shorter, but let's go into Google Docs here and let's just see the difference. So yeah, we've got 7 pages, right? So 7 instead of 25. But the difference here is in the detail, right? So look at the details on this. Look at how it just lays it out for you. Instead of you needing to do any thinking if you are the client, right? It literally tells you exactly what to do. And in addition to telling you the sets, the reps, what to do each day, you'll look at like week 3, day 3, it literally gives you notes, like add 1 set, lift heavy about 6 reps per set with increased weight, try holding heavier dumbbells than week 2. So it's talking about progressive overload, go heavier if you can hit 12 reps easily. Quad focus for balance, moderate weight. So, I mean, it's hyper detailed. I mean, it's literally, frankly, more detailed than I would be if I wrote out a program for somebody. It just is. And so with that detail now, think about what you can do. You can spend your time now focusing on maybe recording these exercises, or focusing on, for challenges that you might do on Solin or elsewhere, focusing on being involved in the community and actually being somebody who motivates and encourages people, inspires them, right? Versus needing to spend all of your time taking something like this, taking some, frankly, subpar program and then building it into a good one. You can focus your time on, 2 minutes on creating a really good prompt, leveraging AI to create a really good prompt for you, then getting an amazing program, making a few final tweaks, and then focusing on the marketing of that program and focusing on maybe some of like the specializations that you're putting into it as the creator, right? So whether that is your videos, whether that is actually going through this line by line and making updates and just putting in the exercises that you really believe in, that you really like, or that you think are best for your clients or for your challenge members, and then focus on being a motivator, focus on being somebody that encourages, somebody that teaches, teaches, somebody that educates, somebody that explains, right? So those are the types of things. We're at a real shifting point where most people right now still believe that they cannot get from AI what they want. And I'm here to show you, to tell you like, hey, the reason you're not able to get what you want out of it is it's a prompting thing. It's not related to the abilities. It's actually really good now. And yes, again, you can pick holes, and I'm sure you can pick holes in something related to this, of course, right? Just like you could if any personal trainer went out there and put together a program. But this is going to get you 90% of the way there versus, 6 months ago, or if you're doing lazy prompting, it might get you 10%. Now, today, with good prompts, it's going to get you 90% of the way there. It's going to save you a ton of time. It's frankly going to help you create better programs than you could ever create before. And if you use these things the right way and spend more of your time creating content and marketing, you are going to see a much bigger boost in your business. And again, if you're just a general user or consumer here that wants to create really good programs for yourself, maybe you can't afford a coach. Maybe you can't afford even to buy a program on a platform like Solin, then you can use AI for free to do something like this and create a really good program yourself. Maybe run it by a friend who is a little bit more knowledgeable, or even ask another AI agent, hey, like, what do you think about this program? Here are the things that I am focused on. And you could literally copy paste this program into a platform like Gemini 2.5 and say, pick this apart. Tell me where this is wrong. And, it's going to help you get to a place much better than you were able to get to yourself. All right. If you have any questions, comments, or thoughts on what you'd like to see next, please drop them in the comments below, and hope this was valuable. Catch y'all soon.